wasn't because of me, I promise. It's not my fault, I promise. We just started the car. All right. Nice day in San Antonio. It was a little wet this morning, but it dried up. So I'm gonna take this 392 Dodge Charger. We Whipple supercharged this thing, so it's a little bit over 700 horsepower now. It just hit like 1,000 miles after we did the Whipple on it, so we're gonna take it out for a little test drive right now. We changed all the fluids, oil wiped this back to 100%, and just want to make sure it's running at its optimum. Pretty cool car though. So we did BERTHA wheels with Nitto tires on it, and then of course we installed the Whipple supercharger on it. Ceramic coated the actual Whipple itself and color matched it to the exterior of the vehicle, which is white. And then we did a really nice Hexas forged carbon hood, roof, and trunk option on it in terms of a wrap, and it's really cool, you know. There you go, man. I like the finish of it just because if you look at a Lamborghini Performante, that Hexas forged carbon, it's awesome. It looks identical to real forged carbon. And we're not a huge fan of imitation carbon fiber, putting that on people's vehicles. We will, you know, if we have a special request for it, but we try our best to talk people into real carbon fiber hoods and trunks and things like that. But this forged is so close to the real thing that it looks really good. Everything looks like it's running pretty good, so we'll get it up on the highway real quick and get it up to speed and some RPMs and see what it's sitting at. So keep in mind, guys, the reason why we kind of boosted the channel back up again is because we're not necessarily monetizing YouTube. We just want to kind of show a little bit of behind the scenes and capture kind of the viewing audience of our region, which is South Texas, you know, East and West Texas. So anything else that comes along with it is pretty cool, but we try and shoot film in between what we can do. Look at this plane right here. This is pretty cool. Not something you see every day. Get to drive right under big old Boeing like 757s. It's pretty cool. I actually feel a little wobble in the rear left tire, so when we get back to the shop, we'll take a look at the strut that's on it. This client really likes to push his cars, so I can only imagine after 1,000 miles of a brand new Whipple supercharger on it, what he did in between that time. So we'll have a look at it and check everything, make sure it's okay. So let's see, straight away kind of. Keep in mind this is supercharged, it's not turbocharged, so once that supercharger kicks in at RPM, you really start to feel it. Feels pretty good, sounds pretty good. I think this one's ready to go. We'll just have to check that rear vibration whenever we get back. It's very slight, but we'll have a look at it and make sure that his wheels are still obviously in round, and make sure that no weights have fallen off. I mean, people hit potholes in San Antonio all the time, and it just unfortunately we always joke around and say you can't ever have anything nice. So roads are decent, but they're not the best. Got to watch out for potholes, especially when you put brand new rims on your car. Don't you just love tunnels? Especially in a car like this, right? You got someone stopping it when it's an entrance road.